had a good 3 days. Hasn't been, it's been a good intense 3 days, and I think we're learning a lot about each other, you know, and obviously got some, you know, trust things, like getting used to being into a new house with each other, and we're learning who we are, and, you know, we're learning to be responsible and stuff. So for the younger guys, it's good now. I mean, Monday 3 practices, Tuesday a good practice with you know, one of the top coaches in the area. Today, same thing. And then we go to Homestead, you know, run a session, a good session, and get a game in. So we need to be realistic with how much we have done. I know personally, me, my legs a bit heavy. That was, as soon as I got done that game, I was like, we're going to the sea. Water needs to be chugged, drank. You need to get 3 to 4 bottles in your system. You need to get to sleep. 8 hours is good, 9 is great. You need to make sure you get a good breakfast tomorrow. And when you wake up in the morning, it's the reality of we have a game at 12 o'clock.
Hell yeah.
Alright, your first test. Alright? Pretty cool. But we need to, the most important thing, everyone's here for a different reason. And I can throw them out there. There's people here for signing a professional contract. There's people just, God, I just want to be in Sweden. This is just an experience. There's people here who want to just simply just play soccer. Just want to play. The way we all accomplish what we want to accomplish is enjoying the way we play, correct? We need to move the ball. My big motivation of being here is to prove that Americans can play soccer. And it's a stigmatism. I mean, it is something that people think about us. They just simply think we're meatheads that run around like a bunch of basketball and football players, like Coach said earlier. But there's some times when we play and we move that damn ball. I mean, I'm telling you, we had the Swedish guy in the middle today.
He was holding us up a little bit.
He's good, but he's just holding us up a little bit. We're one step a little bit quicker, all right? But I want us to be quick, not thinking that we have to go. It's not quickness, oh, I need to be forward. That's not the quickness we're talking about. It's like, hey, let's get it moving. Trust. Devin has got all the ability in the world. Carmel, me, Jeremy, Forrest, Chris, Mason, Carlos, Mitch, Michael, Pop, Joe, Alex, Kevin, Nick. You gotta be able to say that. Can't look at someone here and then have to look the other direction. Because we've just wasted 3 seconds. And you just probably got your ankle broke or stepped on. I don't want to accomplish this as individuals. I don't. Because this is a contact and this is an opportunity I want us to be realistic with. If I was talking to Bert on the way we did a quick trip, and he literally said, we are hoping you guys will be our feeder system for our teams in this area. Like, I didn't even ask. I was just like, oh, what's that? And he's just like, yeah. And we're talking about, oh, I'm excited. He's like, yeah, we're really hoping that this works out, that when you guys come in the winter or in the summer, we get your boys for another 3 months. Or hopefully we can get them in there in March when the season starts. Whether it's Sandvik, Holmeston, Robert Forsch, Umia, IFK Umia. There's a lot of opportunities in this area. And we can screw that up. We can. It's a big weight on our shoulders. We need to respect that. We can screw it up. Yeah. Or we can freaking make the already connection that we have, we can make it 20 times more. Where we gotta go home and you're like, whoa, you stay. And can you come back with your whole team in February We're gonna have you have your team try out in various clubs and, you know, and give them opportunities. And that's in your head. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool opportunity. And I don't think any one of you should be worried about that, okay? Because you're all talented. It's not like, oh man, this is over my head. What am I doing here? You're all talented. You just need to listen and trust the system. Systems are in place, not for individuals to succeed, for teams to succeed. For every single one of you, we set a system up so we all look good. All right? And we need to respect that. And we need to respect the rule. We do. If you get pulled out, it's okay. Because there's a guy coming in who wants the opportunity just as much as you. Right? So we need to keep that in mind. Tomorrow, we are two-touch football. Defensive, midfield. Get to the attacking third, we go a little bit. But we're still patient. We are faster than them. We are not smarter than them. Does that make sense? So if we can match their smartness, we can match it. Right? We can match it. We match their smartness and put our pace into it, game over. Game over. We won't lose a game now. If we ever get caught in a game where we're outpossessed, we will lose that game. I promise you. We will lose. There's no way we will win. Maybe we'll tie, but there's no way. If there's a game where they are 55, 60% possession, we're too offensive to win that battle. You have to be patient. If you see that long ball and you're caught in that awkward position, you're like, man, if I hit that, that's going to be an amazing pass. It's okay to say, well, hey, Carmo's right there. And he's going to lay it off to Chris, who's running forward, who doesn't have his hips twist. And maybe Chris can find it. Or hopefully Chris will find the winger. Winger's find her forward right here. And then we're swinging it in the 6. And instead of pinging a ball 50 yards and losing it, and the other team running down our throats, got the ball in their 6 and we're scoring a goal. And it's crazy how one decision can dictate that. We have to think about that. One decision can dictate a whole play or a game. And you guys just seen it happen. You've seen it happen with the younger kids, right? You guys witnessed it. 14-year-olds. They dominated when they moved the ball. When they didn't, they didn't. And it's been something that we dealt with just the men's team in general. So we got the possession's the first thing first. All right? Rich and Jeremy, you'll be in the back too. Need big boys. Big boys, all right? Need you to lay these freaking guys on their ass. When you go through a tackle, that goes for you, Pop, that goes for you, Carlos. When you go through a tackle, you're doing a European tackle. You're not doing a tackle in America where you're afraid. We're not being dirty. I'm not talking studs. This is not studs. This is you are a man you're going through with power. All right? They know how to use their body. If you don't do it, they're going to knock you down. Do not, outside backs, you cannot let them turn. I want you stepping up to the outside mids. Okay? Outside mids, you're stepping up to the outside backs when we're pressured. Okay? Devin or Nick, whoever's up top, we need to be active. Active. Nick, we had a quiet day today, right? No, actually, take that back. You know why I put you on my team today? Because everyone knows Chris likes having a good team. It's because you played so well this morning. Because you didn't shut up and you relaxed and you were playing. And then you got to the next step and I know you're tired. A little bit, tired mentally, or you got out of it. And we yelled at you. We did. We need to learn how to treat you better and treat each other. I was trying to bring the best out of you. You shut down. I need you demanding the ball, holding it up. When you're up top, you're demanding the ball, you're laying it off. We're playing you in, and you're finishing like you did when the first day we were here. There's some tremendous finishing that some of us in this house just can't do. We're not both. We don't have right or left foot. We're not gifted with that talent. You weren't gifted with that talent. You earned that talent. You worked your butt off for that talent. So show it. It takes a true professional to go out there and demand all right, to man the ball. All right, when you're out wide, you need to maintain that width. It's a big thing. All right, Devin, you know the game. Hold the ball up. You know, Mason. We have to understand. We're gonna dictate Carmo as the defensive guy first. He's our big strong boy. Okay, Carmo, Mitch, whoever we go defensive, you got to demand us to stay back. You have to, and you got to understand we will sometimes push, but that's because that's just in our nature. You just got to yell at us, all right? Get us back. We'll start with Carmo defensively, but Mason, we have to respect that Carmo wants to go forward. I want to go forward. You want to go forward. Get a little rotation in there. We got to respect that it's a 90-minute game.
Just communicate, guys. I mean, I don't even mind hanging out, but like if, especially like in Hughes on the wall, when he ran out of gas, he just said, "Dude, you go." So don't be afraid. Like you're tired, and we're telling you, Mason, press, and you're just like, "Dude, I have no gas." You just sit in. You sit in, and you don't let anything come through that middle. We can't have a
Gotta
whole.
hold that triangle.
I mean,
On our triangle, we can't get caught wide. Gotta get caught something in the middle. All right. Got to. Chris, Zet, Michael, Nick, Devin, Alex. All right, we're gonna see some time out wide. Okay, there's gonna be a good rotation there. Up and back, up and back. We have to do that because these guys are going.
They're gonna switch the ball.
They're gonna switch the ball. It's gonna happen. And when that switch happens, it's okay to let that switch happen. But when that switch happens and we turn into a 2v1 because the guy didn't track, that's no good. All right.
Can I put one thing out there? When he's telling the outside defenders, which is me sometimes, to push up and get their midfielder. So when I do go run out there, the far defender and everybody has to make sure that they pinch into the middle hard. Don't just sit there soft, like, because I know that those gaps were still there because we were just pinching a little bit. You guys got to flood that side. If I go, flood the side and leave the far side up. That's the only suggestion I've seen. Other than that, I think we'll be tight.
Yeah, like, this is like, I don't know if we've talked about this before, but the outside mid on the opposite side of the ball, they need to track back. They don't need to be even with the defensive line, but if there's a guy hanging over there, pop, like if the ball's on Carlos's side, Carlos steps up, Mitch essentially slides into his position, I'm sliding to Mitch's position, Pop sliding pretty much a center back. So you need to track back and you need to have that guy on the back, like the far run. That's like one of the things that we haven't done too poorly with, but every once in a while we'll have a guy run free behind Pop. So
I've noticed that like our midfield, like the wide midfielder on the far side, like we look a lot more solid defensively when the midfielder tucks in towards like midfield.
You guys understand what he's saying? So when the ball's on the right side of the field, our left mid needs to come and tuck in and support on defense. So
That helps us a
That's the
ton.
whole tuck. It's the tuck rule in soccer. On defense, you tuck in to whatever side the ball's not on. When the ball goes the other time, you shift. Boom, boom, boom. Because remember, they play that ball over. They're just taking it, going. Okay,
So
so
we'll not get broke. If we keep that discipline, we'll be a problem.
yeah, and
you
these
got to shift as a team on defense.
we've been able to get away with it before, but these guys are like they can hit that ball. Chris
Yeah.
can over top our defender. Like every single person can hit that ball over top Pop. So
That was not an easy ball. He just made it look
So forwards, we got to do a good job of cutting that pass. Your pressure job is to pressure forward first. So we're going forward this way, right? The guy hears. So if the guy hears with the ball, we go forward this way, cut that pass off, then we collapse, and then the attacking mid, me and Carmo should communicate to cut this pass off. This pass is the forward's job. This pass is the attacking mid. Right here. Then me and Carmo over here. Okay? Outside, when we say step, that's the biggest thing is we have to step as a team. If I scream step, we all go. We're going. And we can't screw it up because what happens if Mason steps
You get caught.
and then Carmo steps and say I don't, it's a give and go and then that ball's on. And we are screwed.
Also, now that's something I think I just misunderstood or just didn't get it right. When you say step, I mean, there's a difference between stepping and going after the ball, or just stepping to get out of
Yeah.
the back.
So if
Or
I
just
say
get out.
step, I'm just saying we're
Yeah.
stepping up. We're getting up, right? When I say press,
No,
Yep.
I'll stop you. What you and just I just want you to stay because like you don't actually say press in the game. You say go. That's your word. That's your. That's
you'll
the key word.
you'll
Yeah.
tell by my intensity
Exactly.
of my voice.
When it's go, he means go get that ball.
Yeah.
He means go close that dude down
Yeah.
and pressure his ass.
When you
until
say
he does
step
something
up, we're
stupid.
just getting up.
Yeah.
We're just
Step
getting up.
is
We're
just-
getting
we're
up
just
into the
moving up.
space.
You guys know Chris's words though. When he says go, you know what he's talking about. Go get the ball.
Yeah.
You know, and I know I'm guilty a lot of times of not fully pressing when Chris says that, but that's because I don't always Trust
the team.
the other guys in the
There's
middle.
nothing worse than a guy making a 30-yard run this press.
And
then
nobody,
there's no-
yeah, that's why.
And I'm not trying to hit anybody, but I'm also just trying to think duality, you know, like
Yeah,
I want
you're
to
not
press
gonna
enough
press,
to
but
give that
you
guy
don't
some
wanna burn
trouble.
yourself out.
You talked to me about that.
Yeah, I want to press enough to give that guy some trouble, and then be able, if that pass comes, I got to be able to get my ass back down the field.
And you don't wanna make the
Did you-
press and
did
then
you
have
film
to
the
be not
game today?
pressing the guy,
Exactly.
like the split, and then
About half. Well,
Exactly.
half this camera and half with the GoPro. So I got it all.
I think something else that's going to be huge for us tomorrow is, you know, what Coach Stewart was telling us this morning. Everybody's got to keep that shoulder check thing, like,
Let's
you know,
watch.
that's got to be like
Let's watch the
subconscious.
Monday night game.
That's got to be subconscious. You know, the shoulder checking has to be.
You have that on the computer, right?
You know, and I don't even want to, you know, fully credit that to Coach Stewart. He brought it up again today, but that's something that Chris has told us before. That's something that Carlos tells us all the time. Your shoulder check is going to be the most important
Shoulder
thing you
check
can
is
do.
huge.
And it's not shoulder checking when the ball's about to hit your foot. You're going to
Yeah.
get wrecked.
And
I'm
the great-
talking about when you put yourself in a position and you start demanding the ball, look around before it comes to you.
It's funny because I know players who can do that to a key, who are better than players who don't have players who are the most technical players in the world. They just play with their head at their feet or they don't check.
I mean, like, look
It
at
helps you relax so much.
look at a player like Mikey who plays with us all the time. That kid's head is like the whole time he's
Yeah.
playing. That's why it's so hard to get close
He's
to
not
Mikey.
athletic.
He's not fast and he's 30 pounds, you know. But it's like good luck getting close to Mikey in the midfield. Like,
He
really,
always
good
sees
luck.
him. Unless he wants to hold the ball like
Yeah.
Unless he wants to
on
do a Mikey
purpose.
roll.
Yeah, unless he does one of his things. But like if when he's playing quickly, like
he just sees and he gets out of trouble. He don't want
you don't want that contact. That's the whole point. He doesn't want to get hit.
What you should always find yourself doing, you shouldn't look just because the ball's coming to you.
Exactly.
You should just be on offense and looking. It's like staying proactive. So it's simple, man.
Same goes for defense.
Just constantly looking. See the man, see the ball.
Like taking mental
Alright.
snapshots of the game.
You don't even have to do it that much. It's every 3 seconds. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
That way you're not
Yep,
surprised.
we're going.
You know, when we say man on, it's not like, oh shit, man on. It's like I already knew he was there. You know, I'm dumping it. You know what I mean? Like today, there was a couple balls that were played up the sideline, but just because I'm subliminally keeping what Coach Stewart was said to me, and the dude was right on my back, and I said man on. I already knew Karma was there. I didn't care. I was like, I don't care. He's there. I'm gonna dump it to him. I'm going straight to the middle. Like, so what? Can't defend you if you think like that. It's almost impossible to defend. It really is.
So guys, the final thing, and I want to watch a little bit of this film, like 10-15 minutes of it, and then we'll get to bed.
Coach, are you talking about the GoPro video?
GoPro video,
No.
head
just-
checks.
No, we'll watch the one on the laptop. It's in your laptop. Oh, it's in my laptop. It's in one of our laptops. It's in yours.
Okay.
I'm gonna say something while he's thinking of what he's trying to say. Maybe we're making another. Again, this is for the defense for us four, because I'm just thinking of the possibilities of what's gonna happen. So not only is it when you're checking over your shoulder, it ain't even all the time checking over your shoulders. That when the ball's over out there to the right and stuff is going on there, you know what I'm saying? Don't just focus on what's going on there. You should look down to the defense, where the ball's gonna pop out to, what's gonna happen down there.
Yeah,
You should
don't
be
ball
looking
watch.
over back to the left, like check around to see what the other players are doing, and then you won't get caught checking your shoulder so much. But what I want to say, I was telling Mitch over here, is that when I do go out to that line, okay, sometimes there's gonna be a chance where I don't get there in time. He's gonna play that ball down the line. Same thing is gonna happen on your side. The thing that we want when that ball gets played down that line is not to go win the ball. Slow him down so I can get back. Slow him down so the other player can get back. Don't outright go and try to win the ball. And I just want that so that we have our mentality tight on defense by ourselves all the time.
I just have a question out of curiosity. Who's playing in the central midfield with you?
Me, Carmo, Mason.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just said Tono was playing back for whatever reason.
He said defensive, like
Defensive center.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Last thing is just, this is, and we talked to the 14s, this is a team effort. This is not the Coach Chris show, this isn't the Coach Karma, the coach's show. This is every one of us, we're all important. Everyone will play with 3 things. We will all get PT, everyone's gonna get time, everyone's gonna enjoy an experience. Number 1, attitude. We add the attitude of professionals. We enjoy the time, we respect the time, and we work our damn ass off. We do not bitch. No bitching. That doesn't get anything done. Okay? Number 2, gonna have to be pretty consistent. Consistency is a huge part of playing. I don't want you to be perfect. I know you're gonna make mistakes. But I want you to try to be as 100% as possible in these games. That's our focus. Alright? Don't be mad when you made mistakes. It's over with. Get over it. Move on to the next one. But try not to make mistakes. Don't feel you have to do everything. Alright? Because when you feel you have to do less, when you need to do something, you're going to be a whole lot more effective. Okay? Understand that? And number 3, just play with pride, boys. Play with pride. We're not just, I will tell you, I said this 13, 14, people know a hell of a lot more about America than they do about CSSM Soccer Academy. So that is on your badge, that is on your heart, that is on your chest. We are representing the United States of America. Pretty cool. So don't quit. Whether you're winning 4-0, or we're losing 3-0, we do not stop. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
We're respectful, because we're always respectful. But we do not stop. Because we do not want to waste an opportunity. If we get in the 75th minute, we do not want to waste an opportunity that we are playing in another country and that tomorrow is not given and that we wasted the time. Work your butt off every second as a team, move the ball, enjoy it, enjoy that whole 90 minutes. Don't have 5 minutes out there like, God dang, I wish I got that 5 minutes back. Now, there may be 5 minutes where you make some mistakes, you miss that, but not effort-wise. Because those players aren't going to be, I will yank a guy real quick, you know that. I've done it. But as long as everyone's respectful and working hard, and everyone understands that the goal, you'll play. But no, there is that, hey, I need to keep, I can't cause problems. You can't be the guy on the field who's consistently losing the ball. That guy's not going to be on the field. We're playing against professional teams. That guy's not even on the field in college, right? But don't let that be a pressure, because you don't make it a pressure. Just relax. Receive the ball, play the pass. All right, let's step in here. Nick, can you grab your laptop?
Yeah, sure.